Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ricardo, and today I want to talk about how becoming employee of the month gave me the ick. I work at Home Depot. I've been at Home Depot for like 2 years or whatever, and I was working the night shift. I was working the night shift, 9 to 6, da 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 da. And so then they had changed my position, and they was like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna be doing the truck." So I was doing that for a couple months, and then I had transferred and I went to a new location. And so I was doing overnight there, but I was just tired of the overnight thing, and I didn't want to get complacent. I didn't want to just be doing the same thing over and over again. Like we just unloading the truck. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing anything to help us think or anything like that. It's just the same old thing. And it was depressing, and I was already doing that for like a year or two. So I just wanted to just do something else. Um, so I was like, how about I go on a day shift? Well, hold on that. So when I first started Home Depot, I didn't want to be on the day shift because like okay, I was like, I'm gonna be helping customers, I'm gonna be nervous, da 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 da. But like as I got older, I'm like, man, I don't even care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a customer gonna think how they want to think. I guess I got older and I just didn't care. So I was like, maybe just, go on a day shift. So well that's not what my bad, that's not what happened. So they was cutting my hours. So I was like, I was like, let me see some other shifts that I could pick up. And I picked up, some a day shift. I picked up a day shift, and it was smooth, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. Helping customers wasn't bad. The whole vibe there, the whole vibe in day shift, it just seemed more alive. And everybody was just it was just way better, you know what I'm saying? Like they gave you breakfast in the morning and things like that. So I was like, man, you know what? I rather do this than being on a night shift and they treat you like shit. You know what I'm saying? They treat us like shit. And then they micromanage in overnight. So I was like, yeah, I'm not about to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like the day shift, they don't micromanage, they give you a task and you do it. So that's what happened. So I worked another shift, and I liked how the days was. So I was like, you know what, I can do this. So then after that, I asked my manager if I could transfer to the day shift. She was like, she'll talk to the store manager, da 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 da. And a few weeks later, I had transferred to the day shift. I liked it, whatever. It was Monday through Friday. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but even like even that was getting old quick, you know what I'm saying? You see the same people, hey, good morning, da 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 da. At a point it's like I would start to cringe at like how like I can't explain it, but I would start to cringe and like how the environment was like that. Like I was never the type of person that I was never the type of person that wanted to be like to work in the office and um, I was never that type of person. Like I always wanted to own my own business or do something on my own. So I was never that type of person that wanted to be in that office environment, that we are team environment. Like I remember sometimes like we used to have like team meetings and they used to get all the associates and we'll be like in a circle and they'll just talk about how what we need to do, da 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 da. And so I was just cringing at that. I'm just like, bro, like I just never liked the group stuff. So I was cringing at that. So anyway, I was doing good in my job. I was doing good at it. And so a few days ago, my supervisor had told me that I had won employee of the month. And so I'm just like, mind you, I wasn't happy. I was not happy. Like it was just so cringy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they had put my picture on the wall. They had wrote some they had wrote something by my name, and people was writing something on my apron, which was cool. Like that was cool, but it's like picture on my wall. And then it's like somebody else told me, they was just like, oh, I could see you become a manager soon. And I'm just like, and he thinking like the guy thinking that I'm excited, like, okay, I can't wait to be manager, da da da, I'm gonna get more money. But I'm in my mind, I'm just like, bro, like, no, like I don't want to do that. Like, oh, I become manager, I get a couple more dollars. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not about to, I don't want to do that. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to be complacent here. I don't want that opportunity to even like come my way, because I don't want to get to a point to where I do get complacent and be like, okay, I could turn this into a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that to happen to me. So I don't want the opportunity to even come my way. Like I said, I don't want that to even come my way, because Like being there, that's not my dream. That's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I got that employee of the month, I'm like, nah, man. Like I gotta get up out of here because what if they do offer me more money, and then what if I be like, okay, I'll stay and I can make this into a career, which I think I won't do, but you just never know how life goes. Yeah, man. When I won that employee of the month, it really gave me the ick. It's funny because I'm just thinking about it. So like, I had told my parents about it, and they were shocked. You know what I'm saying? Because like, they were shocked because it was like, how you win employee of the month? They was like, I seem like the type of associate to like, if a customer like asks me for help, I give them some bullshit. I just slack on the job and I just play around and stuff like that. But nah, I mean, I used to be like that. I used to not really take jobs serious. You know what I'm saying? And then some of my coworkers, not some, but this one girl that I work with, she was like, "How you win employee of the month? What you be doing?" Yeah, I just thought that was funny that how my parents, when I told them, they just started to laugh and they were just making jokes about it. But even my parents is like, they're proud of me. And when they say they're proud of me, I'm just like, bro, oh my God, stop saying that. Why everybody saying that? Congratulations. I told my friend about it. He was like, congrats. And I'm like, bro, don't say that. Don't say that, man. So yeah, man, I don't like, don't say congrats or anything like that. Like, nah, don't say none of that. But even my friend, he was saying how he used to work at a warehouse or whatever, and he was saying it was this one particular older dude. He been there like I don't know how many years, like 40, 50 years, something like that. And he was saying that on his anniversary, that they gave him a watch. So he been there those many years, and they give him just a watch, and the watch wasn't even real. It was like a little cheap little watch. They gave him a watch and like what he said. They gave him a watch and I think like a gift card or some shit. I don't know. They gave him something like that. And the guy was happy. And I'm just like, bro, you've been here all these years, you wasted your whole life, and you're happy that they gave you a watch and like a gift card? Like, come on now, like, no, no. You know what I'm saying? No, like I'm not about to stay at this job for those many years. No, like no, I'm not doing that. And then when I get another job, I'm not about to stay there for those many years either. Like my dream and my goal is to own my own business, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen. All I gotta do is be consistent, keep on grinding, keep on doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And when I get my own business, I'm not gonna mind working 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Because I love what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I always said that when I was younger. I was like, I want to do something that I love doing. I've been saying this since high school, and it may sound like a fairy tale, it may not sound real, but no, no, I'm not about to stay at a job and be miserable. It don't even matter about the money. Like I rather make a little money and love what I'm doing rather than making a lot of money and hate what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all I gotta do is be consistent, keep on grinding, and keep on doing what I'm doing. I got a good head on my shoulder. I got a good family. So I kind of just wanted to like vent to y'all about how employee of the month gave me the ick. Like I swear to God, like every time I turn on the camera and just talk to y'all, I just feel so much better. You know, even though nobody's even watching my videos, it's just like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I feel better now. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Every little thing, it's gonna be all right. Where I get that song from? Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all. Yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? A new vlog is coming out in like 2 days or whatever. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see y'all in the next video.